Welcome, people, to once again to the Blue Stand. We're going to do the Leeds reaction, and plus, of course, the Dortmund preview, which we play tomorrow. Yeah, I have with me Reese. Welcome, Reese. He'd be with here. He's here anyway. Yeah, welcome, Reese.
Hello.
Yeah. Just said hello. Yep. Yeah, we start with uh Graham Potter's press conference, I think, and then we go into the Leeds game a bit, and the Dortmund after. Yeah, he's confirmed that Pulisic is in the squad to face his former team Dortmund tomorrow. That's good news. Uh, Angolo Kante still not ready. What else he said? He didn't say much really. Rhys James, he will have an update tomorrow uh, on Rhys James, so he could could be in the squad. He might not be. We don't know with Rhys. That's a doubtful one. They will make a decision tomorrow if he plays or not. Yeah, Pulisic, he's been training for a while now. He's training well, looking good, so he will be involved in the squad. It's too early. He was saying it's too early for Angolo. Uh, he had two full training sessions, but he's good. But they don't want to rush him in. That's good news. I don't want him rushed in either. Yeah, it's just saying they would take time with County, uh, but everyone's looking forward to him coming back. The players are getting excited because of County, because he's back training. Yeah, they didn't say much really. It's a must-win game, of course. We're only 1-0 down. Um, but all right, we should go and win. Really, I would say my prediction after. Um, yeah, we would do. The lineups, what we think who should play as well. But let's go back to the Leeds game. Um, yeah, the game started well. We started well. Mostly all first half we camped in the Leeds half. Only one or two occasions I remember Leeds attacking in that first half. But the problem is we had the ball up, and we had the ball all the we had most of the ball all the time. Um, we got a goal thanks to Fafana. I'll bring him up here in a minute to show you. Yeah, it was a good goal, great header. I don't know why they gave it own goal. For I don't know if he touched anyone, but unless the Chelsea website's wrong. Yeah, for me it was for fun. I didn't see any reflections of a Leeds player or anything. Yeah, so yeah, yeah. So where were you? Sorry. And yeah, so we started well, all the ball as always. But we got the 1-0. Second half started. We started the same, uh, but after I don't know 15, we started sitting back a bit. I thought, and trying to defend that 1-0. We could have easily conceded a goal or two, especially in the last 20 minutes because Leeds were coming at us. Uh, yeah, they were coming at us very strong. That's the top one. Oh my god, yeah, I'm showing Felix on top. Yeah, get that great header by for fun. Yeah, that's a goal. Yeah, he climbed really well. Good header. It was great to see. But, it was 1-0, but you always had a feeling that Leeds could come back. Not just draw, they could have won the game in the last 20 minutes because they were pressing. They had a few corners. Luckily, they missed a few easy chances. It could have been different, but eventually we managed to, stay calm, and we won the game. Yeah, so 1-0, 3 points, but still, so we've won 3 games in 18 now. It's not very good. But it buys Graham Potter more time. So Bashwali hugging Fofana there and Enzo. Yeah, it was great to see that. Yeah, I was at the game. It was good atmosphere, really. Obviously, it's Chelsea Leeds. It's always big atmosphere. Yeah, and yeah, really, yeah, we got the 3 points, but we're still 10th in the table. Nothing's changed. Let's see. Tomorrow is a big game, but we'll come to it after Reece says his words about the Leeds game. Come in, Reece. What was your take on the Leeds game?
Do you know what? Listen, 3 points
Mm.
again. It's 3 points on the table, but what a shot! That is probably the most defeatful victory I think I've ever experienced as a Chelsea fan. I've never felt more defeated after a victory, Nick.
Yes, you do.
Don't get me wrong,
No, I
Fofana,
felt the same.
generational talent.
I felt the same. Yeah, I mean, for me, Fofana easily man of the match. Chilwell had a good game. Um,
Yeah.
and who else had a good game? Chilwell, Fofana, very
I
good
feel
game
like
for Fofana.
Sterling played all right, I think.
Sterling, yeah, the problem with Sterling is showing, more determination, I would say, more fight recently
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
before. The only problem
Mm.
is when he gets in that penalty box, he doesn't shoot. He leaves it
Bit of
late again.
reluctancy.
Yeah, so, I just want him to shoot. That's why he's only got 4 goals this season. If he shot more, he will have more goals. But he wants to go past everyone. And we were screaming for him, shoot, but and then in the end, they could just clear the ball away because he wants to go through everyone. Just take one player on or two and shoot. You gotta. That's what we're screaming for him to shoot. Yeah, he for the last game. Not Tottenham. I mean, the last home game. At Southampton, when he come on late, he showed me some, aggression. Yeah, we still lost, but he showed me something. He just
I feel
needs
like
to score more. Yeah, go on.
that's what it is, Nick. I feel like he's going to
Yeah,
be a very big part of this project because obviously we've got so many young players. Like obviously Madawake's only like what 19, 20. Mudrik's only like 20. Like these are players that are like still like not long finished college and stuff. So they're going to need
yeah,
somebody like Sterling who's got Champions League experience. Like his goals in the Champions League are outstanding as well as they are in the Premier League. So I feel like
yeah,
again, Sterling's going to be a big part of this whole project. I'm not going to call it a process because I don't have any trust in the process. To
yeah.
trust a process, you need results. So, but look,
No, yeah,
at the end of the
exactly.
day, look, I mean, look at. I don't know if you saw. It's gone viral now. It's got over 175,000 views. There's a clip of Todd Bowley after the game. They were like, "Oh, Todd, what did you think of the game?" And he went, "Oh, it's a result." That to me
Yeah,
is a sign that this owner either doesn't care about this club, which I don't agree with, but again, it's one of these options, or he's lost faith in the manager.
no, yeah. I think Graham Potter will go eventually, but it's buying more time. Tomorrow is a massive game. And for us, we want to win. You know, it's a quarter final if we win. Imagine. But win or lose, you know, I haven't changed my thoughts on Graham Potter. I'm afraid he's not the man.
I don't know. I don't. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I was in a Twitter space earlier with some like obviously like Chelsea fans that have got like very very high opinions, and they said look, at the end of the day, Potter again, he is a three back system. So and as we know, Super Tommy Tuchel was the same. A three back system, so the players are used to it. But what I think Potter's mistake was, he come in and he thought, you know what, Reece James plays a right back, and he took away Reece James' license to go forward. I feel like we're under Potter this season. Reece James has kind of played like a right centre back that can go a little bit forward. I feel like we need to give Reece that freedom to go up, overlap from Sterling, and just deliver. Absolutely deliver. Because obviously, like I said, Chilwell's doing it. Chilwell was like playing as like a left forward.
Chilwell really, and he was putting in some great corners, crosses. Really good. He can take it.
Exactly.
But the problem is, no one was getting there to head the ball. That's what we lack.
We haven't got anyone there.
We lack a proper number 9. We're looking for Havertz to do it, but. He misses more than as we all know. He's
look. When he was
I do like Havertz. I'm not saying that. He wasn't. He didn't have a good game. Didn't have a good game at all.
He got played through by, I think it was Enzo or somebody else, and there was 2 options. Either he can dink the keeper, and it's a 1-0 straight away, or it can square it across to João Felix, FIFA sweaty goal, and get us again 1-0 up straight away. But he tried to carry it forward, took a heavy touch, he got too far ahead of him. By the time he got to it, he couldn't dink it, and he got cleared. So it was just repeating the same things, man. I'm tired of it, so I can't wait for the summer.
I know. Anyway, we don't have to worry about Aubameyang tomorrow because he's not in the Champions League squad. Even if he was, he wouldn't play him. So,
not a good thing.
But this is what I don't get with Potter. You keep playing Havertz every game, and you have Aubameyang on the bench, like against Leeds. You should have take Havertz off. Bring up Aubameyang, he could have get one goal. I'm sure he would have again. We keep saying it, but he doesn't like the player. I don't know why he keeps.
Do you want to hear something? So I'm going to mention one player who I feel like has gone under the radar. I'm going to mention Mikhailo Mudryk, and do you know what? This might go. This might be a bit of a shot in the dark here, but if I'm Graham Potter, I'm putting Felix on the left, Sterling on the right. I'm going to put Mudryk down the middle. I'm putting Mudryk in that sort of like that advanced false line.
Let's after we finish the Leeds reaction, we have we're going to come to the Dortmund choose our lineups, talk about everything. Let's welcome Gunnar as well.
Welcome, Gunnar. Welcome.
Can you hear us?
Hey Nick. Hope you're well.
Big up to you.
Thank
We're
you
talking. As always, everyone's welcome here. We were talking about against Leeds. We were I won't say lucky. No, it's not the word lucky, but we could have lost that game. I was there. That last 20 minutes, you know how nervous the fans were. It was 1-0. Potter takes the attackers. Zachary, I understand he could, do something. But taking Sterling off and sitting back, it was really dangerous. And I thought any moment, I really thought Leeds were going to score. Missed out really easy chances up and goals. Two they missed. It could have been a different story. We could have ended up losing 2-1. But we were lucky. We won 1-0 in the end. So it was okay. We got the 3 points. But the performance wasn't okay for me. If we play like this against Leeds, against Dortmund, we won't go through. We have to play a lot better. And I want to see, and we will come to that after I hear Gunnar, what you think about the Leeds game as well.
So, in terms of the Leeds game, just to actually touch up on it, I thought firstly the way we played that game, I thought the first 15 minutes was good to watch. I thought we were generally looking like a very dangerous side, and we were looking like as if we were gonna put in at least 4 or 5 goals on that day with the way we were playing. But after that 20 minutes, it became typical Chelsea again, and then the substitutions as well. To this day, completely baffles me. Again, we've got Havertz there. I think people are scapegoating Havertz quite a lot in the sense of we don't get chances up to, when we do get chances up top. If he fires wide, 1 or 2 people are hounding him, saying, "Oh, he's not good enough." This, that. He was never meant to be a striker in the first place. Like his job, even when he was playing at Leverkusen, he was never playing as that number 9 striker. It was never his thing. He was always behind the striker, number 10 role. And I feel like that's the position, for me personally, that he flourishes at the most. But the thing is with our team... Sorry, but the thing is with our team at the moment, we've got too many players like in that same role. We've got Phoenix who plays in that role. We've got other players, and people say this a lot, we've got other players that are forcefully put into that role as well, like Mount and things such as that. So we've got a number of sense. Now, to play Havertz up top, it doesn't make sense, giving him a full 90 minutes, especially when we've got Dortmund tomorrow and he's the only striker we've got going into tomorrow. Yeah. And then coming on to the things like, for example,
you see how he looks? That's how he looks. This is how he looks off throughout. He's confident to me. I like him. I love Havertz. When he's on form, there's no better player. Exactly. But he's lost confidence. I don't know why.
You know what it is? It does come to the manager as well. It does come into the manager.
I don't know.
Under Tuchel, he did look like he was saying, but that's the thing with Havertz.
He looks lost. He looked lost on Saturday, honestly. He looked lost. Really lost.
He looked lost, but that's because, again, we're playing him in a position that we expect. Don't get me wrong, but if we look at a striker, and I'm going to use this on the basis of the fact that I'm going to use this on the basis of Drogba, and I'm going to use this on the basis of Costa as well. So these are 2 strikers that we could probably say within our... since the Roman era, have probably been our 2 outstanding strikers that have come into our team. And looking at both of them, what do they both have? They both have physicality. I'm sorry to say this, but Havertz, he's not strong on the ball. If he goes to the gym, bulks up, then
I don't know. This is the thing. It's up to the manager to see what they need. And Potter keeps saying the players are happy. They're happy in training. They're all sticking to. Even Felix, he was on the play. Even Felix was saying, but what are they going to say in front of everyone? We don't know really what's going on in that dressing room. They say things that they have to say, I think.
I think it's a lot of it for press as well. I mean, Matt Law came out today and he was saying that 3 at the back is very crucial for Potter. Well, yes, at the moment, I'm not going to lie, it is very crucial because we don't have good enough players to play in the back 4. I mean, as much as I don't mind going for Fofana and Badiashile as a back 4, Koulibaly is going to get that time in. And a lot of it, it does come down to the manager, regardless of whether we like it or not. And it's not an agenda, and it's not that I'm just blaming Potter for everything. It's not. It does come down to the manager, and it's pretty much like Reece when I joined in terms of that. We've got Aubameyang on the bench. Whether Aubameyang's in form or not, the fact that Aubameyang is probably right now in terms of our forwards the best finisher we've got, because Fofana is still a young kid, so don't expect Fofana to be like a world-class player straight away because he's gonna take him time. He's still a young kid, and we've got the only other players that play up top is Havertz. Havertz isn't exactly the best finisher. So if you look at Aubameyang is our best finisher, and Aubameyang is a very clinical striker. So for me personally, I would say that I would There's no point in having Aubameyang in the squad and just keeping him on the bench. We know he doesn't want to be at the club, and we know he's going to leave in the summer anyway. But once we've got him,
Well, he doesn't
we
want
might
to
as
be
well
here
use him.
because he hasn't. He's not playing. You know,
Exactly, and
it's the
I'm not
same with
blaming him,
Arsenal. They stopped playing him. Of course, he ain't gonna feel good,
of
like
course.
any player.
But
But
the thing
Saturday,
is,
I
we're
thought
in
at
March
least
now.
give him. Yeah, I think Saturday should at least have 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Put
I
5,
think
10
more than 20
minutes,
minutes.
or
I think it's time now where
you
we
should
start
bring him on
moving
and
on.
try finish your game off. Yeah,
Because you know what? Let's put it this way, yeah, and
yeah.
this is just hypothetically speaking. We start playing them now. He starts banging in goals. We're getting the wins. His form and morale automatically changes to the point where he might even say, you know what, I'll give it another season. And for example, if we can't get, let's say we can't get Osimhen or we can't get Vlahovic and we can't get that clinical striker that we need, who are we going to rely on next season? Lukaku to get our goals. I mean, with Aubameyang,
Yeah.
we've got him. I understand that he's got attitude problems and things such as this,
He
but I
hasn't
think
got any. He hasn't got. That's all talk. He's got an attitude problem because he's not playing. He's not happy. But I've never seen him unhappy when he comes on or he tries. But it's not enough game time. How's he going to get anywhere?
and that's the thing with
Anyway,
him.
yeah.
Right now, we go into the Dortmund game. Yeah, for example, even if he was in the Champions League team, and you were to play him behind Felix and things, players such as this, he would thrive because I realized that before we got all these players in Felix and stuff like that, Aubameyang used to do his favorite, which was drift out on the left and try to come in. Obviously, that
Yeah,
didn't
and
work because of the
these are
system
young
we had.
players. When I come to the Dortmund game, you're going to see my line now because he's not the same as it was
No.
Saturday.
But what I'll do anyway, I've said pretty much what I wanted to say, but I think we'll let Bobby have his say actually as well.
Yeah,
I'll mute myself for the time being, but
welcome.
thank you, Greg.
Yeah. We're going to come to the Dortmund after we finish with the Leeds. Let's hear Bobby's reaction on the Leeds game as well. Welcome, Bobby.
Yeah, big up, guys.
Big up to you.
Yeah, I don't know what else to really say about Leeds that hasn't been said already. This is
I know.
a team
What's your
that the
thoughts?
players-
So, yeah.
We've got players coming back from injury. We've got some got off injured again. The team is not gelled. I don't know what they're doing on the training ground. Players running, making runs, passes not getting to them tells me how deficient, the practice is on the training ground. Now, Potter had to do really what we wanted him to do. He had to be pragmatic. He had to play a little bit anti-football and focus on the result. The result was everything against Leeds. And he got that. Now, nerves kicked in with his substitutions and the way they ended up the game. You could see that they were just desperate to hold on to the win, no matter what. I'm hoping that it's onwards and upwards now. They've got the win, even if you win scrappy. And sometimes you need to do that and keep doing it for as long as it's necessary to keep you getting 3 points. Now they have to rehearse things over and over again on the training ground, and only time will give them that. I get your point about Aubameyang, but to me, I'm wondering whether he doesn't trust him. Since he left him out of the Champions League side, he might think that, look, if I play him, he's going to let us down, badly. So he's scared of playing him. I don't know. I don't know what, But then there's Detro Fofana that he didn't even have on the bench against Leeds, which is also another odd position to take. Well, he's played Havertz 90 minutes. Havertz has to play again on Tuesday, unless he's going to do something
Unless he
different.
changed. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
maybe
thinking,
he's
Pulisic is back. He's in the squad for tomorrow.
Is he in the squad?
He's in the squad, yeah. Pulisic could play tomorrow.
That's good. That's good because I think that's a game for him. But how fit he is another matter.
Well, to be in the squad, he has to be ready. He must be ready now.
Because they're going to low block.
He said
They're
he
going to
said
play
he
low
was.
block.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we come to the Dortmund game soon.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, you're right. For me, I was watching it. I was there. We started off. We camped in the Leeds half or first half, but only a goal to show for it. Chances a lot. Chilwell, how many crosses he did, and no one could get to them. No one. Havertz got to one, but the usual miss header. Oh God, it was so frustrating. And I really thought that's it.
That's what a team like
I
Dortmund
thought,
would see and
yeah,
just play. Look, let's just sit back because this lot
sorry,
aren't good at scoring goals. You know.
we come to Dortmund soon, but
Yeah.
Leeds, I was really worried. 20 minutes from the end, they could have equalised. They had great chances, but they missed. Luckily, we were lucky. And if they equalised, they would have won. That's how I felt. But we did hold on. It was a relief to get 3 points, but it doesn't change my feelings on Graham Potter, not one bit. Even if he wins tomorrow, I still want him out. I don't care if he wins the rest of all the games, the rest of the season. I still want him out. But I'm sure he ain't going to do that. He ain't going to win all the games. But let's see. Anything else you want to say about this game? What's your feelings on Potter right now?
There's not much to really add. He did what he needed. Now let's see if there's further improvement to be had.
Hey, look. Just while we're touching up on Potter, first of all, obviously, big up Bobby. Welcome. Good to talk to you again. Look, at the end of the day, we all know. I think everyone knows I'm not Potter's biggest fan. Do you know, I think he's in over his head, and I just think that he took a gamble on taking this job with the hopes that he'd win, and I think now he's realised. But again, I mentioned it earlier. Look, he come in and started playing a back four, and that's not his system. Graham Potter's system is a back three. So he brought it, and this is why people say it's not just a manager. No, it's not. But if you're coming in playing a back four when you're naturally a back three, Chelsea were a back three under Tuchel, and look at the success rate, it was much better. So I just feel like we need to sit there and think. You know what? In my opinion, that if I'm Todd Bowley, we get it. He's not happy with Potter. It's clearly obvious, and I don't care. He can keep this whole "I want to back Potter" nonsense. That's fine. Listen, at the end of the day, the way I see it is, if Potter somehow comes through tomorrow, not just wins it, but it's a convincing win. Like because we're going into this game a goal down. We're going to be so Dortmund can sit. We all know they like to play a 4-1-4-1. So we need to go into this game, and I say Potter. Potter needs to go into this game, and he needs to have his head screwed on, and he needs to just absolutely smash it out of the park. If he does that, I'm certainly happy to say to him, you know what? Listen, give him the Leicester game. See how he does. It's another.
Sorry, Reese. I mean, for me, you can stay to the end of the season. It doesn't matter really. The season is done. Unless we go and win tomorrow, it'd be great to get in a quarter final. That will, make the fans, the atmosphere change a lot. And they'll be going to Leicester Saturday with confidence. Because if we lose, I could see us losing at Leicester as well. Leicester are not informed, but they're due for a win, and it depends on our confidence. So it's vital to win tomorrow. Yeah, win gives you confidence. So we see.
It gives you points as well. Gives you points, and that's what we're lacking right now. Points. Listen, I was going to say. I said this time ago.
Carry on. Yeah.
I said this time ago. I said, look, with all due respect, me personally, I said it from the start of the season. I love Chelsea Football Club. I love this group of players.
Yeah, of course.
But I am so sorry, but we are not getting top four. And everyone said, oh, you can't say that yet. I said, no, I can. because and everyone was like, "No, you're just talking rubbish." I said, "Look, listen. Again, I'm Chelsea through and through. It's been proven. Of course, I am. I love this club, but when you've seen performance after performance that just is terrible, another terrible performance, and you just lose faith and lose all hope."
That's
So,
right. It's not nice, It's not nice. Even yesterday, Saturday, we won, but it didn't. It still didn't feel like a normal win when we do win because we can't score more than one goal. That's the most we can
exactly.
score at the moment. And if we only score one goal tomorrow night, all right, we can take it into extra time. That's if they don't score. And we mustn't forget they are on form. They've won the last 5 games again going into this game. Dortmund. I just want to see Pierre here from the previous game. Felix trying his best. We did, we murdered them really, but we couldn't score. As you know.
It's Joe Felix, man.
Yeah.
I've got a personal issue with Joe Felix. A lot of people are.
Yeah,
call
he's
me out
young.
for
He
it,
has to
but
look, even Fernandez is young. These players ain't gonna come great straight away. It will take them time. Felix Fernandez,
definitely,
all of them. And look, we can't blame Kepa for that goal. It was just great attacking play, really. Yeah, but it's only 1-0, so we have hope. We can do it. Really, depends how we. It depends on the lineup as well. Let's see what he does with the lineup. We come to the lineups in a minute. Let's welcome Shero as well.
Yeah,
Shero, can you hear us?
Big up, bro. I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, good. Yeah. What's your thoughts on? We were just talking about the Leeds game. We all said our thoughts about that. What's your thoughts about the Leeds game? Were you happy? Or
Yeah, to be fair,
relieved?
if I'm being honest, yeah, we played good football in the first 20 minutes, but then all of a sudden we lost morale. Yeah, but I love the pressing. I love that good attacking play. I think the back three did it in the first 20 minutes. Yeah, if I'm to talk about it, we played very well. But then at the end of the first half and the second half, we played very horrible. Yeah, we not consistent. Like the football, we just play the ball for like 20 minutes. These players were inconsistent. But yeah, overall, I'm happy we got the win. I think I predicted, then I told you guys we shall win because this is like a final.
No,
Yeah?
I'll tell you what you said. I have all the scores here.
I say 2-1. I said 2-1. I said the winner might be a header.
You said 2. Well, I'll tell you. You said 2-1 to Chelsea. I'm the only one who got the Chelsea result right. I said 1-0. It was 1-0. But
yeah, right.
But Reese got 2 correct scores. He's the top. Bobby got a win. Chelsea win. No scores correct. Certified didn't get nothing correct. Now he's all here. I've got it read there. Yeah, he's here now. We'll tell him about that. I'll come to again. Carry on, Cheryl.
Yeah, right. I was saying we play well the first 20 minutes. I don't know what's up with these players, or they're just very light. Yeah. I think they need to go to the gym. Like they're missing that physicality. Yeah, I've been seeing Mikhailo Modric. That guy is always the one in the gym, and that guy just needs a good, proper manager and a person to make him successful. He has the spirit.
A proper manager.
Yeah, he has the spirit.
It's true.
I'm seeing Ronaldo's hard work in this kid, and he has the talent. Yeah,
I hope so.
Potential.
Yeah, I like Modric. I hope he starts tomorrow. I want him to start.
One thing I'm praying about in the Champions League, yeah. If we could play Felix as a false 9 and Modric at the left.
Go and do your lineup. We're going to come to Dortmund in a second.
Yeah, right.
Anyways, the Leeds.
Big up.
So you want, certify. welcome.
What's up?
Yeah, we all said our thoughts about Leeds. Not what we thought. I know everything. You're happy, relieved, or me? I was relieved. Yeah, gone.
Well, 50-50 kind of. I wanted this win. We
Yeah,
got it. You get what I'm saying? Was it convincing? No,
yeah,
but at least we got the 3 points. You get what I'm saying? Does this mean that this manager did anything to make us win? No. It's very clear to me. The players coached themselves to win this game. Let's be honest. Um, all he did was just make substitutions after the game, and clearly he set us up to just score. Basically, to score us, just to score a scrappy goal and then make us defend like we're some small team. Do you get what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah, it was a good win. I think some players stood up. Wesley Fofana, really did. I
yeah.
also thought,
I liked Fofana a lot. Man of the match for me. He
yeah,
was.
Fofana, Chilwell, João Felix, Raheem Sterling, they all did well, in my opinion. The only
Yeah,
problem is they miss chances. They miss so much chances, and
yeah.
that's
I can't
something that has
fault
to be worked on.
Felix had that great shot. He hit the bar. Other than that, I didn't see much.
But
The
Felix,
flicks, yeah,
Felix is
nice
just
little flicks.
unlucky, bro. Felix is
Wait,
just
sure, hold on.
unlucky. He's always
Yeah,
the right time in the right
Yeah,
sorry.
place.
He does nice flicks and that, but no, it doesn't get anywhere. He's young, but I like him, of course. He's vital to our team. I hope he stays. He talked today. They were asking him, what you feel if Chelsea come, if we go out the Champions League. Uh, you know, there's silly questions they're asking him. Are you still going to want to stay at Chelsea? He goes, the
yeah, of
future will
course they're
tell.
gonna
What's he
ask
going to
these
say?
questions.
What sort of questions? Yeah, but he said the right things. They're all together. They're desperate to win tomorrow, and all the players are together behind the manager. That's what he said. Which he had to say that, but I think he's telling the truth. After that 1-0 win, the salute of fine state. Yeah, go. Sorry, sir, if I disturb you. Yeah,
Yeah, like
so
I
we
also
were
did hear
happy
Potter.
overall with the Leeds one.
Yeah, I'm glad that we beat those scums. I mean, I really don't like them.
Too.
Mm, Well, I don't really like the fans, really. Um, yeah, it's
Sorry.
glad we shut them up. Huh? I'm glad we beat them. I don't really like Leeds.
Oh, you
Yeah, I'm
can a
glad that
bit. Are you? Oh yeah, of
yeah,
course. Yeah, we always have. We beat the old enemy. We got our revenge. That was good.
we couldn't let them do
Let's
the
just
double
read
leg.
what these to say. Uh, yeah. Oh yeah, of course. JP is saying, big up panel. We can pull off a 2-0 win with a back three defense and Porter all the way back home. That's a funny one. Yeah, I know JP has the same feelings as me with Potter. Yeah, I know, I get it. He's not the right guy. He never will be. I don't know. Let's see what this guy, I don't know what he's saying here. Um, Sadiki, I don't know what you mean, Chelsea. No. Can you explain that, please? I know, even if you ain't a Chelsea fan, say something a bit different. No, doesn't make sense. Yeah. Yeah, one more here quickly. We go to the Dortmund game. Big up to OG, big up OG. Thanks for coming in. We HI, what's that? Has the Luis Enrique picture. Oh, Reese has the Luis Enrique picture. Yeah, Reese is all for Enrique. Like we all, if we can't get Mourinho, why not? Yeah, I keep getting on about Jose Mourinho. I know, it's more likely not to happen, but Enrique, for me, he'd be a good choice as well. Yeah. So let's go to the Dortmund game, chaps. And before I go to that, let's finish this. What I was saying about the predictions we did the other day. Certified, sad to say, you didn't get one right. Reese got two right.
No.
Reese got he got the, where is it here? 1-0 Wolves, 1 Tottenham 0. Reese got that 1-0, and he also got the 2-0 City win. I got 1 Chelsea 1-0. Bobby got Chelsea win, and Cheryl nothing. And we still have one game which they got. I think they kicked off now, or I think 8 o'clock kickoff. Brentford Fulham. So yeah, we have to wait for that one. But yeah, we go in our lineups. Dortmund. I don't know. Have you lot done your lineups for the Dortmund?
Yeah, I got mine already. Yeah.
All right, Reese. I'll go to Reese.
For
Reese,
me,
as he was. Yeah, sorry,
Oh,
let me
certified.
just say,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
let me just say this. For me, I don't think it changes. It will stay the
Yeah,
same. So that's what I have to say on
you
the
think
lineup.
so?
I
Yeah,
disagree.
No,
so
have you heard the news? So where Pulisic is in the squad, Reece James is 50-50 if he plays.
actually, you know what?
Uh,
Maybe 2 changes.
yeah, I think you
Maybe
should
about 3, 2. I'll
think
think
about it.
about it. I don't know. I'm a bit tired to talk about this
No,
Dortmund game because, bro.
yeah, but it's
Oh
a big
God.
game, massive game tomorrow. Quarter
Yeah.
final at
Yeah.
stake. Go on, Reese.
Uh,
Let's hear
so
Reese's lineup. Yeah,
you know, I'm gonna do my best Arsene Wenger. You know, it's going to be a tough game. You know, it's a big side. No, but generally, I think obviously main man in goal, no doubt. Kepa Arrizabalaga has been outstanding for me.
yeah,
I think he takes the armband tomorrow. Personally, um, I think it's a back from what Potter said in the press conference about how good we looked with a back three. He basically told us he's using the back three without telling us. And again, I'm saying it's a bit of a different one, but I think on the left, I feel will be a left centre back will be Cucurella. I feel like he's fit. He needs some game time. Why not?
Are you going 3 at the back? Yeah, or
Three at the
not?
back. Yep, three at the back. Yep.
Yeah,
Three at the back.
okay, yeah, all
I've
right,
gone
yeah,
Cucurella left centre back. Big Kalidou Koulibaly down the
yeah,
middle, and
yeah,
then at right centre back, obviously man of the match versus Leeds, Wesley Fofana.
exactly, yeah.
I'm saying right wing back. I'm going Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and I
Well,
think
Rhys James James might play. He might be on the bench or at least on the
yeah,
bench,
yeah,
but we don't know.
that's what
Yeah,
I think.
yeah,
So
yeah,
left wing back Ben Chilwell, right wing back Loftus-Cheek. Uh,
yeah.
the two in the middle. Again, it's like the game against what's it called? Leeds. It's a
Leeds,
3-4-3.
you think on Enzo and Kovo, or you're going to change it?
Uh, I, I want to say Enzo and Zakaria, but I feel like Zakaria is one of them players who, when he gets bought on, he can make a difference. So, but I'm
Hmm.
gonna say Enzo and Kova. I think they did very well together. Um,
Yeah.
left wing. I'm gonna go. Do you know what? I said this to you earlier, Nick, and you said obviously about getting to it. Again,
Mm,
if this is, I know this won't happen, and I know for a fact it won't, but I'm just
mm,
going to say it. Left wing, João Felix. Right wing, Raheem Sterling. As a false, not a forward false nine, a rotation
ye-
false nine, Makalo Mudryk. I feel like Makalo Mudryk
yeah.
and João Felix can. Because
Uh,
all players our left wing and our right wing and our centre forwards in that can all chop and change. Sterling can play a
mm,
false nine. Havertz, what's his name? Felix can play a false nine. So I feel if you've got 3 players on the pitch who are great attackers that can all play a
yeah.
false
We
nine,
understand. I
chop and
get it. Yeah.
change.
Oh,
A bit
yeah.
of
Good
freedom.
idea, really.
So
Something different.
that's my
Yeah.
lineup. Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
lineup.
Yeah. Yeah, good lineup, of course. Bobby, what's your now? That's what OG said. If Potter beats this Dortmund side and proceeds to the next round, he may be here for a long while. OG, I don't know for a long while. Might be get the season. But I think they're going to be looking, if they're not looking already, for a new manager. I could be wrong. But, say he does win the quarterfinal and he takes us to a semi-final, and you don't know what's going to happen in football, of course. But I wish he does, because I want Chelsea to win something and shut up all the rivals. Imagine we're going to win the Champions League. What are they going to say? Arsenal might win the league. All right. But, it's no... We have these players. I know they can do it, really. But it's going to be hard. But let's see. We take one game at a time. But every game he wins, it buys him time. We all know that. Yeah, Bobby? Bobby, you there?
Yes, so sorry. Sometimes I really struggle to
think of the lineup.
no,
it's not easy.
Take off the mute. Right, Dortmund lineup.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, right. For me, Kepa in goal. Koulibaly and Wesley Fofana pick themselves centre back. Right back James, left back Chilwell, middle Enzo, Zakaria, and I want a three-man midfield.
Yeah, so you're
going to do something bold.
So you're gonna
Enzo, Zakaria, and Gallagher.
Yeah.
And then I will go. Then I will go. Felix, left back. On the left, Modric on the right. Oh, you say Pulisic is going to come off the bench.
Pulisic is in the squad, so he could be on the bench. We don't know, yeah. But he's in the squad.
On the left, Modric. On the right, Sterling.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it could go that way as well. Could be free, because we need to attack as much as possible. We have to have any chance to come back. Certify. Have you chose your team?
Yeah. In back three, Cucurella, Koulibaly, and Wesley Fofana. The four in the midfield, including the wing backs, Chilwell, right back Reece James, Enzo Zakaria. In goal, obviously Kepa. So front three, Raheem Sterling and Joao Felix in the wing. And it's already confirmed. The way Potter's been talking about Kai Havertz, he's going to start this game. So Havertz, although I don't want it. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. For me, I've gone 4 back 3. Kepa, Fofana, Koulibaly in the middle, and I'll put Luis Hall, not Cucurella, I'll put Luis Hall for that's his main position, left back. I know he can play left wing back, but I'll put him there, give him a game. He's fit, he's ready. I don't know why Potter doesn't use this guy. I don't know why. I think he should start. I want to see him play. Because I put Reece James, is 50-50. If not Reece James, who are you going to have, Ruben or Chalobah? Chalobah.
Ruben.
Because Ruben will have, he can play that position. He's done it more times than Chalobah, hasn't he? So we have to put Ruben there. If Reece James is out.
You don't want to get Ruben injured either, because he's only playing him Saturday, then Tuesday. You're asking for trouble again.
Yeah, don't forget we got Leicester away. Yeah. In the middle, I've gone for different two in the middle. I've gone for Zakaria and Kova. I left Enzo on the bench. Saturday, he done some great parts, the passing, but he's only young. He's got to take time. So he's not strong enough in his premiership. He has his moments, but I love Enzo, but I think he should be on the bench and give Zakaria. For me, Zakaria can ball forward. Kova can stay, more back, if you like to say. Do the Kanti job and let Zakaria free. And I've got Chilwell, of course. He had a great game on Chilwell on the left. And for me, it was I was thinking Pulisic, is he going to start him? I'm not sure, but Pulisic against his old club could be a good idea. And Havertz hasn't been scoring, so I would take in I'm saying Pulisic should be the main striker. Go for Pulisic first night, not Havertz. Havertz, leave him on the bench. If we need him, comes on. And I've got for Sterling and Mudryk on the wings. Yeah.
But Nick, if there's one player you can't play Havertz, if you don't want to play Havertz, if there's one player that can play a false nine other than Havertz, it's Sterling. He's been playing there for City.
I know, but why not have both of them? Pulisic and Sterling. But that leaves out. Don't forget, I've got Felix on the bench as well.
That's the thing. You can't have Felix on the bench.
But I thought,
the game.
Well, you can. Even Felix Saturday. You saw yourself.
Oh yeah,
I like
you can play
He's still
striker,
young. Yeah, I mean,
you know what?
He had a great shot, but he ain't gonna score.
You know what? Do you know what? I'm going to change my front three. I'm going to let Mudryk. I'm going to let Mudryk start. João Felix up top and Sterling.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Do you know? Because he's fast. Yeah, go on.
I was going to say, I like what you said, Nick, about Enzo and Felix on the bench because I actually have good reason. Because if we can come against Dortmund, put so much pressure on them. If we get one goal, it's 0-0. Do you know what I mean? It's 0-0. Technically, it's 0-0. Yeah. We're equal. It's 1-1 in aggregate. So I feel like we score a goal and then control the game and then bring on Enzo. Then we bring on
when you need or Havertz.
Yeah.
But you know what I see.
You know why I said this lineup. I have my reasons because look, we can't score more than one goal in the full 90 minutes. So I think we're going to win. And my prediction is Chelsea 1-0 in 90 minutes. We will get that 1-0 and take it to extra time. That's when you need your young refreshments to come on. If someone's tired, they're going to be tired. That's when you can bring Enzo, bring on Meduki even.
Just remember, look, if it's 1-1.
So it depends what happens in the game for me.
Then that means we need to go to extra time and penalties.
Yeah, extra time. I'm sure we can beat them in extra time. The worst of the worst, we go penalties, and
I think it depends on the
Potter announced a new penalty taker is Havertz. I don't know if you lot knew. He's the main one now.
Yeah. I was about to say that, Nick, and I've heard that they're organizing something before the game. Not a protest, is something else. I think they're trying to make the atmosphere. It was on the Chelsea website.
The flares, flares and stuff.
Welcome committee.
Yeah,
they're going to make that. Scary, intimidating.
For sure.
I've got news upon that. Chelsea released a statement earlier saying anyone who brings flares and anything because flares are not classed as dangerous, but again they can be used to obviously but Chelsea like actual the actual account said released a statement earlier saying that anyone who brings flares and because obviously the plan is to get in front of the
make it
bus.
they make basically
The
encourage the
atmosphere.
team to
Oh,
win.
that
Yeah,
for Champions League nights like this.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
God, we know the bridge is
anyone,
gonna be on fire.
well,
You know.
anyone.
Yeah.
Well, the Stamford Bridge has said that, and apparently it's from the owners. If anyone brings flares, they are to get arrested and receive a 3-year
Oh
ban.
God, what's with
for
all this
real.
rubbish?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it
that's
was.
bad.
So
Why
they
every
cancelled
other
it.
club?
Do,
Yeah,
do
they
you
don't
know
want
what it
us to.
is? Do you know
No.
what it is? I think they've seen. Do you know what it is? I think they've seen all the shit about this whole. Even though there's been no protests, I think Todd
Yeah,
has seen it. He knows
they're
this is
scared.
a massive night, a massive night. This is make or break for Chelsea and for Potter. So I feel, and the players get knocked
Yeah,
out the
but
Champions League. What are they playing for? Do you know what I'm saying?
you know, for
So
me, blue smoke will make it even better. But as you said, they don't let us do that at Chelsea. Never have.
so
No,
well,
They
but
never do.
they did the other time. Remember we
Uh,
got the goal back from remember Real Madrid, whoever was at the game,
I
we got
was
the goal
there.
back and someone in the Matthew Harding
I
stand
was there. I
put up a
didn't see
flare.
any. No, there was
yeah,
nothing
I
There
there.
was
was
there
there.
was a
Yeah,
there,
I
I
there
was
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 a
there.
flare.
there.
Reese, did
Certified.
you see the
I
flare?
was there.
Yeah. No, there was. He was
There
right.
was.
When we got the goals back,
Yeah,
there was a
When
you
we got the
massive.
sure?
goal back,
How come
yeah.
I didn't see any flares? Well, we
Because
were loud that
we
night.
thought
Yeah,
it's because we thought we will come back. That's the
maybe.
thing, because it's a
Yeah,
Chelsea heritage,
I
isn't it?
was too busy singing to the Real Madrid fans. I think I was right.
It's
I was
ridiculous.
in the West Stand.
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous, though, isn't it? I feel like it's ridiculous.
Wait,
Well, what's the
It
so
is
they
time?
banned
ridiculous.
flares?
Well, they said
But
that
for tomorrow, yeah,
it says for tomorrow, anyone who brings anything that's classed as a dangerous weapon, and it said, e.g., flares, smoke bombs, anything that can be used to blind someone.
mm,
Again, you know, will be arrested on like straight away arrested, and will receive a 3-year ban.
yeah,
They said they were like, as much as we
yeah,
appreciate the support for the players, the coaches, and the staff, it is mandatory that everyone's
yeah,
safety is put first.
yeah. There
That's
won't be any
crazy because
flares, but
I've seen Liverpool fans
anyway,
at
the
Wembley
atmosphere we
do
can make. You know, we won't need that. Let me just read this. Gone to Borussia. Is he right? Maduki can't play in the Champions League.
Yeah, he didn't get registered. It was
Oh yeah,
Enzo,
because I said
Mudryk, and
bring him on.
Felix.
Yeah, I forgot about Maduki. All right, so forget him coming on. We have to stick Sterling there. But if Pulisic is on the bench, you can always bring Pulisic on. You know, we see how the game goes, really. Yeah, I forgot about Maduki. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, big up Gonto Butsi. If I'm saying your name right, if I'm not, just tell me, please. Yeah.
But you know what's
Yeah,
crazy?
so, yes. Oh, what's
Do you know
crazy?
you know what I heard, yeah? At first
Yeah.
I heard they put out news in the Chelsea fifth stand to for Chelsea fans to create this atmosphere, and we were allowed to bring in flares, all of this. But now so you're telling me now they've taken it away because of the protesting, and they were
They're
also
scared.
planning it.
You know what it
Nick,
You
they were
know, they're
also
scared they
planning it
might.
for.
You know what? They're scared it might be directed on Potter.
Do you
That's
know?
why.
Do you know?
Yeah,
They were planning it for Liverpool at home as well.
yeah. Let's
Yeah,
see.
like
But
I'll try
okay,
go
when
to
I'm on
that game,
protest,
but
for me, you know how I feel. I turned up at 12 o'clock on Saturday, and there was fans around. I'd say by the time I got there outside the Stamford Gate, it was 12:30. There was fans around. I was asking them, "Are you here for the protest?" They would say, "What protest?" No one knew there was going to be a protest. Not a single person. A lot of fans agree with me. You should go, but they don't want to protest. I don't know. That's so another
just don't
one.
believe any protest.
Yeah,
Just
God.
just be involved when you see it.
You know, the only thing what Chelsea fans we all gonna do is boo Potter at the moment. If he loses, say, next games, all right, let's forget about tomorrow. But Leicester, right, away next week. Everton home. If we're going to lose Leicester, Everton home could be a dangerous game for Potter. Then Villa home. Depends what we do. It all depends tomorrow for me. if somehow we can go through quarterfinal, for me, he should stay for the rest of the season. Like I always said from the beginning, Bobby knows. I said it. Let's see what he does. You know,
So,
this season, then we judge him at the end. That's what I was saying, Reece. And then because of the bad, because of all the bad results and that, it was getting to me. So I thought, look, he has to go straight away. But I do think he will get the rest of the season, really, whatever happens. Unless we go out tomorrow and go and lose to Leicester, then he could go. Because tomorrow is vital. Because if he wins, if we go through, these players will be real confident, looking forward to a quarterfinal. The fans will be up for it, and we can go to Leicester and beat them. Yeah, yeah, go on.
In the quarterfinal, whoever we get in the quarterfinal won't be easy. Just remember that it will be probably a
but
Bayern Munich,
no
Real
game
Madrid.
is easy. Yeah, but we said that when we went to the final, when we beat City. No game is easy. The players we have, they're great players.
sorry,
go
just
on.
quickly.
Scott, we have to admit some teams are better than us.
The official statement, I've got it here. It says, and again, this is from the official Chelsea account. It says here that we must remind all fans and fellow supporters that it is breaking ground rules and regulations to bring flares, smoke bombs, flashbangs, etc. Anything that can be used to blind players.
Yeah, but you know, Reece, let me just say something before you go ahead. You know, you can go through. You can go through, show your ticket through the security. If you don't have a bag, they won't check.
No, they're doing searches.
Yeah, but they can't check. They would check people who they might think he has a flare in his pocket. They can't. They ain't going to search 41,000 pounds. No. I'm sure if somebody wanted to take it, if someone wanted to take a flare, he could. That's what I'm telling you.
The point I'm trying to make is when the official Chelsea website is coming out and saying, this is how serious they are on it, because they come out and said not only will you be arrested because it's a criminal offence, it's classed as criminal damage because you can damage the pitch. It's also again.
If you do it, say, but all right. Say you have it in your pocket. Say you have it in your pocket.
No. Mate,
they can't arrest you.
Yeah, no, do it.
Do you know what's funny? The amount of away fans that have scored against us and have put flares.
Look at Real Madrid. Real Madrid that time, semi-final. Look what
let me tell you this: they have. I hope the away ticket when it comes to Stamford Bridge. These traveling fans, Borussia Dortmund, they're going to be putting flares when they score. You know what I'm saying?
Certified. I want you to have one flare in your one pocket, one in the next, and two out your back pocket. And I will do the same. We will take flares tomorrow. I don't care what they can't stop everything.
Definitely.
They can't stop everything. Yeah, I'm saying fans will think about it, yeah.
It's not fair.
I'm sure some will try.
Because I've seen so many away fans, when they have scored, they've thrown flares on the pitch.
Yeah, but I don't think it's for a danger reason. I think, obviously, like I said, they've seen all this protest shit, and they're probably thinking, right, well, if they've got
this is not for the protest. This is just for creating.
That's right. I don't understand that. How can they think that?
They're agitated then.
Yeah, they can't think about this. There was no protest on Saturday, so why should there be one tomorrow? Yeah.
So Nick, the owners are basically paranoid.
Yeah, I can't believe this. I think the fans, if they want to take flares, they should.
It's because they're scared. We weren't even going to protest anyways. We're just good. They came out saying
imagine
just to create
they're going to turn up outside the gate, the ones who really want to put it out. And mind you, no one went on a protest, but all the fans were, most of them still want him out. Even when we won 1-0. All right, we were happy we got the win, but there's still the same attitude. It would just buy him time anyway. But let's see. Tomorrow's massive. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Did you give me your lineup, sir? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we set our lineups. What's your prediction? Let's go to the predictions. Reese, what are you saying tomorrow?
Excuse the echo. I'm planning this room to be an office, hence why it's very echoey.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go. I think we'll get a goal. I think it will be 1-1 aggregate, and then I think Dortmund will just edge it. I think just they'll just edge it.
So you're saying in 90 minutes 1-0 Chelsea?
I think we'll beat. I think on the day.
No, forget
think
on the day. 90 minutes. We go by night like the
90
like the book.
minutes. Not 90 minutes. 2-1. Like aggregate 2-1 Dortmund. So that it'll be 1-1, but it'll
You
be
got
2-1 aggregate.
2-1 Dortmund.
1-1 the night, 2-1 aggregate.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I get that. So it's 1-1 then.
Yeah.
So we go 1-1 because in 90 minutes we're talking about. So if we get a goal, if we're in 1-0 in 90 minutes, it's 1-1. Yeah. Or you say Dortmund are going to get a goal, make it 2-1 in 90 minutes. 1-1. Yeah, Bobby, what do you think tomorrow?
Nah. I don't do all this weak stuff.
No, you got to say win, or win, draw, or loss.
I remember the Battle of the Allianz 2012. I remember what we did. I remember what we did at Porto. We're Chelsea Football Club, mate. The famous CFC. We make the impossible possible. You have to be strong. You have to be brave.
Win.
The crowd has to come there raucous. Make them lot think, listen, you took the wrong
tomorrow,
turn.
I guarantee
You've come into bandit country.
Tomorrow,
this belongs to us. This is our gas.
You know,
you don't go there all this.
It'd be loud tomorrow.
Score, this and that. They ain't scoring. They're not better than Brentford. They're not better than Fulham. We've got better players. They're a bunch of old men. What, Emre Can? You're telling me Emre Can? Do me a favour. Those blokes, if you don't win tomorrow, hang your head in shame. We've got better players. We've got a better.
Can I just say that
we will win tomorrow.
The old man Emre
We're
Can.
knocking them out.
Reece,
We're knocking them out. All this.
Yeah,
I'm saying
we have to.
Dortmund. I ain't having that.
Hold on, Reece. Let Bobby finish, please. Yeah, go on, Bobby.
No, I ain't having that. Afraid of Dortmund. Dortmund for what?
No, we're not afraid of Dortmund.
A goal?
Yeah.
Nah.
It's
they took
it's
the wrong turn. Took the wrong turn into West London. They're going to regret it.
Yeah.
They're going to turn them over big time.
We have to, yeah. The only problem... Hold on a minute, Reece. Let's read gone to Bootsy saying, if it's right here, flares are banned by UEFA, and also local health and safety can shut the ground. It's nothing to do with being paranoid. Maybe he's right. Got a point there.
No, it is. It's true.
It's true. Yeah. So that's why Bowley's scared. You know, doesn't want the ground shut.
Which I mean, you can't say that he just don't want the game to be stopped. You can't say, you know, he's scared and stuff.
Yeah, but all over Europe,
that's crazy, man. They've just destroyed football, and this atmosphere again, crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, but all over Europe they always have flares. So why don't they ban them?
It's just they don't want England to use it. That's the thing. They just don't want the English team to use it. That's
a load
the
of
thing.
rubbish. Yeah, I don't understand that, honestly. So Bobby, Chelsea win, of course.
Did you not see Leipzig before Man City game? What? So they're saying UEFA ban, but look what they did. They did a whole display.
That's what I'm saying.
With fireworks and all of that. Yeah.
Chelsea win and qualify. This is the time the men show up. We're not here to be quivering because of Dortmund. Turn them over. They're coming to our gaff.
It's only 1-0.
The wrong turn, mate.
It's half time 1-0. Yeah, I get your point. Yeah, I mean,
who's going to the
what
game
you're
tomorrow?
saying. You are, I think. Are you?
No, I'm not.
Are you going? How you
I'm
know?
trying to go to Liverpool. At
Me,
home.
I'm not sure still. I might get a late ticket tonight or in the morning. It could happen. That's what this guy does. If he gives me season ticket season ticket card, I will be there. But if not, I'll be watching it on BT. Let's see what happens.
Bobby, you
Yeah,
going? Bobby,
So
you
let
going
me.
to the game?
Do you know what? I'm gonna find my way over there somehow. I'm
yeah,
not working. It's not a shift for me, so I'm not really meant to be there. But I'll get over there. I'm just going there to make some noise,
yeah.
and behind
Good.
them where they've turned up. They've come to the
Yeah,
wrong part of West London. We're Chelsea.
yeah.
What are you telling me?
And don't forget, this is German fans. There'll be uh, a lot of atmosphere. Dortmund fans still
And
make
I
a
got
noise,
advice for
and
people
we have
after
to
the game.
yeah,
Yeah.
we have
I
to
got
make more
advice for
noise. Yeah,
yeah.
go on.
I got advice for people after the game. Whoever goes on the whoever goes on the west bound, just be
Mm,
careful. I just have to say.
yeah, yeah. I don't think they'll be getting that side.
Or
Most of
probably
them, no,
Dortmund fans are
it's
probably
gonna
not
be
the same as the
it's gonna be
Leeds,
all,
but
they're
anyways.
coming with all coaches. Most of them, they're being coaches.
But some of them
Uh,
come from Victoria Station.
Yeah, some will, but most will be from with coaches, the main lot.
Nick, I think
Uh,
that's why there were lots of. I think that's why the Leeds fans packed the westbound because because Victoria trains they come from and coaches they come from Leeds, Southampton, and all of them. I think they were
mm.
trying to go there. I think that's why.
they no. What happened on Saturday? They got on the wrong platform. They're supposed to be where I was, westbound going
East.
to eastbound, going King's Cross, Victoria, Euston. But unless they wanted to go there and cause trouble, they do that, Leeds. But I think
Oh,
they're
disappointing,
idiots,
man.
and they're so drunk they
Well,
probably got
I don't blame
they
them.
got the wrong
I blame the
train.
security that let them
Yeah,
act like animals.
then they got a
Anyways,
chance. What are they going to do? Security with all them? They were, they ain't got a chance. But
mm,
they got on the wrong platform. That's how thick they are. Oh God! They were coming out from the Shedden opposite. Where I had to come. I was in the Matthew Harding upper.
yeah,
When we all come out,
they let them
and we
walk with
walked
us.
down next to them.
They let the whole away end walk with us. It's
Yeah, oh,
crazy.
yeah,
The
yeah.
whole
But I was singing back to
it's
them.
crazy, man.
I know, they were singing back to me and all that, and no, only one fan I saw that grabbed him. He was so pissed. They grabbed him. Took 4 security guards to grab him and take him away.
See,
Because
Nick, this is what I'm saying. They
oh
don't act like human beings. I mean, when they go to
no,
games, it's like they act like animals. They're
because it's
human beings.
Chelsea. Yeah, so far it's a big rival.
I
We do
know it's
we do the
okay. It's
same.
okay.
We
I
no, we do the
understand.
same. We do the same
Yeah,
at
but we
Leeds.
at least we know how to act like human beings. That's the
No, not
thing.
all of
It's
us.
different.
No,
I know, but
no,
then
we don't. You're talking about fans like yourself. We have fans worse than Leeds. You know, you haven't seen them.
yeah,
That's
we
all.
have certain fans, but Leeds a different gravy, man. But yeah,
Anyway, so what's your score in 90 minutes so far?
I don't know, so I'm gonna have to go 1-1.
1-1. So if it's 1-1, they're gonna win 2-1. You know that in
Yeah,
90 minutes. Yeah, me. Like I said before, I'm going 1-0 in 90 minutes. But I think in extra time we'll win the game before it gets to penalties. If we can get that equal, you know why? Because we don't score. We just about score 1 goal. But if we take it to extra time with the right changes, that's if Potter gets it right, we can go win in extra time. But yeah, 1-0 I'm going like I did Saturday, which I was right. I've been right for the last few games, but shame I should go and put some money on this time. Tottenham 2-0, Leeds, I said 1-0 Chelsea. But I didn't put a penny on. Never mind. Yeah. So, yeah, anyone else wants to say anything? Go ahead. Anything else about the game? or fans or anything.
No, definitely.
Yeah,
Obviously, I was trying to say it earlier, but Bobby was giving his prediction. Obviously, like I agree with everything he says and all, but I feel like obviously he says about Dortmund being, a bunch of old blokes. A bunch of old blokes. I wanted to mention Emre Can. Did we not see that the goal line clearance he did?
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, I
Yes,
don't
it's
know an
true.
old man that can. I don't know what old man can do a goal line clearance as good as that. That ball was about to
Yeah,
roll over the line and go in. So I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like
I remember that. Reese, yeah, unbelievable clearance he did. Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. Local authorities are stricter. Yes, yeah, we know that. Gone to Borussia. Yeah, they're stricter over here with the fans. Yeah, that's why you don't see many flares during games, like in Europe. Yeah, yeah. Any other comments, Bobby? Certify.
I don't know about the flares thing. I think yeah, it's true. Like I don't really see if when the big six face each other, I don't really see many players go out in the Premier League games.
Hmm.
I think it's because they're more strict on the UK really on these type of things because I think we tend to have the most and I think it's factual. It's factual because I think we tend to have the most how should I say it? I don't want to say in a bad way, but the most radical fans. Um, in Europe. Not I'm not saying as in like in a bad way, but like our
Oh
passion for
no.
football is way more intense and more. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, true.
if we were having
Oh
these
yeah,
rules, I
very
think
very passionate.
yeah, if we were having the rules, if we were allowed to have players and they and all that crap, I think we would have taken it to the next level. But yeah, because we love football. We love football more than I think
Yeah,
we're the most passionate country for football. Um, really, yeah, I think that's the reason why they
yeah.
don't allow England to have these
It's true.
players.
But yeah, they are Dortmund. You see when we play there how passionate they are. They are passionate. They will make a noise like all European clubs who come to Chelsea. They make a noise, but we will be loud. It depends. If our team doesn't stop, from the start to play well, and the fans, they know we're losing 1-0, we need a goal, and we're not getting the goal. God, the atmosphere will change. I know what the fans are like at the
Do
bridge.
you know what it is?
Yeah,
Do you know what it is,
yeah,
Nick? I feel
yeah,
like, and I think I'm going to speak for people like Dills here because I feel like if he was here, he'd agree. And if anyone else is to
yeah,
agree here, it's a good point. I feel like we'll all be disappointed that we're out of the Champions League. We're upset, but then you've got to think Potter's gone, and it's hopefully the start of something new for this club. Like
yeah.
the
That's the only
threshold
thing.
is.
Yeah, that's the only good outcome if we lose. But it'd be massive to go to a quarterfinal. Is what our players need. It could
I
change the
would,
season
but then
around.
it
Yeah,
will
go
be a
on.
bit, will be a bit annoying as well. But then Potter would have something to at least prove himself, at least try win the Champions League and
Yeah, at
make
least
us have our
give him
place
the
back.
and
Yeah,
give
try
him
to.
the rest of the season. Like João Felix said today, if you heard him talk today, he said we're all together. We're going to fight for the match tomorrow. We want to be in the quarterfinal, and we also want to be in that top four. So it's like he said, we're going to fight for everything. I'm glad.
Top
I like the way he
top
talks.
four's
Talks good
difficult.
English. Yeah, I know. But what's he going to say? But I like his English. He talks good English.
Oh, I love
Um,
Joe
yeah,
Felix, mate.
yeah.
Honestly.
So let's see. Let's see what happens. It's gonna be massive, massive game. I hope I'll be there, but let's see. I don't even know right now. Yeah. Um, yeah. Anything else, or should we end the show?
No, we
I
were
think we
talking
said
about
it.
obviously. We were talking about obviously. I heard you,
Oh yeah,
JK, say
there's
about
something.
how.
I've just remembered something. Bobby, you were last time we didn't mention the rebuilding. The rebuilding of the bridge, which is going to start in the summer. It's like I saw certified. Did you see anything behind the shed and like putting things up? I saw something.
Yeah,
Did
I've
you see it?
seen.
Yeah, they already started putting what they call them, like the builders put them. What's it? Oh God, Reese, tell me.
What
You
are you
know,
on about?
metal things when they built the
Oh,
builders. When they
are you talking? There's
scaffold?
two things. Yeah,
Yeah,
scaffolding. Yeah, I was going to say.
that's
Yeah.
what I saw behind
Yeah.
the shed
So,
Saturday.
because there's a mansion. There's a mansion that's near Stamford Bridge, and
Yeah.
the owners want to buy it. The owners are trying to buy it, and obviously,
Mm.
you know, part of the redevelopment, because obviously there's a lot of fans. A lot of fans are saying, which I don't believe is a thing to do. A lot of fans are saying knock down the whole stadium and rebuild. No, it just expand it and upgrade. Why
It depends.
why
Yeah.
are you gonna, you know?
Yeah. I think that's what he wants to do, expand it, like you said. That's what from the beginning. I heard his plans was to get another tier for the Shedden, so make it 3 tier. Same Matthew Harding is 2 tier. It's gonna be 3 tier. Eastern, you can't. I don't think you can make a 4th tier. I'm not sure. Maybe they can, but that'd be really high. It's bad enough when you're on that upper tier Eastern. That's high enough, I think.
I
But
think they want to
you don't want
upgrade
to be
the
like you.
seating as well. I think they want to upgrade
Yeah,
the
I hope
seating as
so.
well.
It's not very comfortable. Them seats,
No,
plastic.
I think
God.
because obviously Bowley's at either every or 90% of our home games, and they was like, oh, what do you think? He was like, I love everything. He was like, the chairs are a bit uncomfortable. Him
Yeah.
being a bigger bloke himself, he knows
Oh
that
yeah,
it's not.
they are. But I think they have better seats. They changed the seats in the West View. Where all the people with money sit. But around the stand, of course, we have to sit on the worst ones, unless you
Yeah.
stand in the shed, lower shed, and Matthew Harding, which I can't stand all game. God, and the last few games I've been in that lower Matthew Harding, and you have to stand all through the game. You sit down at half time, but I'm not young anymore. There's some of the comments. See, I've read most of them. Let's see what this guy is saying. Becca Rashid. If Potter wins tomorrow but lose against Leicester, will he get sacked? Good question.
I don't think so. I don't think so. And reason being is if he can overcome
not do I.
two games that are massive to him under pressure, then if he wins this, the pressure will ease a lot.
Of course. Yeah, so do I. It's massive tomorrow for. It's for Chelsea Football Club. It's not just Potter. This is a quarter-final at stake. So it's massive, and I think Rashid. I think if we beat Dortmund tomorrow, go through. We go and beat Leicester by 2 or 3 goals, because these players need confidence. They're good players and they will score. It's just everyone's lost confidence, but they're getting it back slowly. Let's see. It's just he has to win. We have to win tomorrow. Yeah, good question. I don't think he'll be sacked yet. I think he'll probably get the whole season. I think myself.
If he wins, this is, by the way, just for clarification. If he wins, if he loses, in my opinion, don't even let him back.
You think?
Tell him he can find his own way back to England. Joking,
Yeah, let's see.
I know we're at Stamford Bridge. But no, I feel like if Potter, like I said, if Potter does somehow, lose, which again, do you know what I mean? It's what it's
They won't sack him. Even if we lose, if we lose tomorrow and we lose, unluckily we have a good performance, I don't think he's getting sacked. Not right now.
I do.
Yeah,
I think
I don't think he will.
Nothing else to fight for. He's not getting top four.
So I think that unless they've looked into the other managers, like we've been saying, and
I
they
think
have someone.
There's a backup plan. There always is.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, Bobby, what do you think about that? Are you there, Bobby?
Failure is not an option. It's not an
Say,
option.
yeah, no, it's not an option, but it could happen. That's the thing.
Well,
Yeah,
he's got to win. They've got
yeah.
to qualify
We
for the
have to
next
win. I
round.
can't. I'm like you. I can't see us losing because especially the Champions League. We've been in this before. We've been 2 goals down and we come back and win. All right, different managers, but let's see. Let's see what lineup. If it gets a lineup and the tactics right, we can win. Even I said 1-0, we can go and win 2-0. Why not? Let's see. We don't know. Tomorrow's massive. I want to see Pulisic play against his old club. It could be make a difference there.
Yeah, definitely.
Plus, he can score. Don't forget, Pulisic can score more than anyone lately. No one's scoring. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him start even. Because what was Potter was saying about him today, he's looking really good in training. He's ready. So let's see. We'll find out tomorrow. Yeah. With that, I think we said it all, have we? Any final comments, Bobby?
No, not really. It's all down to them. They can do it. If the players are good enough, the manager just has to get his tactics right, and we should be all right. I think we can get a couple. We can get more than 2. Should be able to get 3 or 4.
Yeah, I know. The only concern I have there because we about get one goal. How many games now? But it's a different. It's not the Premiership. It's a Champions League, and I think the players will be up for it, and the crowd will be up for it. I'm sure. So I can't see us not winning. We have, like you said, I can't see us not winning. But I'll still go with, like I said, 1-0, and we win extra time. Yeah. Reese, any final comments before we go?
I think everything's been said. The ground's been laid.
We said everything. Yeah.
So
Let's
I
see.
feel like,
It'll be a great game. Let's hope it's a massive game for us and we go and win. And send them Germans back to Deutschland.
that's it.
So we said it all. Yes, we'll be back for the reaction, of course, after the Dortmund game. Probably Wednesday, because we're playing tomorrow.
I was gonna say, I probably won't be in any state because I'll probably be drinking during the game. So I'm having a watch party.
Not tomorrow. I'll never do it after the game because you can't react properly. We all, that's why I always take one. It's always the next day to calm down. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so let me just get this ready.
We appreciate everyone obviously coming on. Big up Bobby as well for coming on. Everyone else that's come on.
Yeah. Thanks, Reese. Thanks to Reese, Bobby, of course. Certified, of course, as always. Cheryl, he didn't come long, or Ngana, they came on, they couldn't stay long. But thanks for everyone who come on. It helps the channel. And Cheryl's back now. Now I was just about to finish his comeback. It always happens like this. Cheryl, you come back?
Yeah, right. My network has been disturbing me today.
All right. I was nearly going to finish because we said everything. We done our predictions for Dortmund, but I'll let you do your prediction and your predictions scoreline. Your lineup and prediction, if you want to do one.
All right. The prediction, I'll go for 2-0 Chelsea or 3-1 Chelsea. 3-1 Chelsea. I'll go. 3-1 Chelsea. Then the lineup, I'll go with the back three. Chalobah, Koulibaly, and Wesley Fofana. Then wing backs, I'll go with Chile and Reece James. Then midfield, I'll go with Kovacic and Enzo Fernandez. Yeah. Then in the attack, I'll go with Sterling, Modric, and Felix.
Yeah. Most of us put the same back three. Nearly all of us. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, so you'll say 3-1 in 90 minutes or after extra time?
3-1 in 90 minutes, I think.
Okay,
Has to be.
we can do that. Let's see. It's about time we scored some
Yeah,
goals.
if we can slot all these chances we missed against them, we can do it in 90
Yeah,
minutes.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had very many chances against them, and the goalkeeper made 7 big saves in that match. The Dortmund goalkeeper. So
Yeah,
we can.
Cobble might not be starting, which was a slight, advantage for us. And again, all the
Yeah, he's
advantages
injured.
realistically, all the balls in our court. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dortmund obviously at home, put up a brilliant performance. So now it's our turn at home to put up a brilliant performance. Again, we're coming in 1-0 down, a team that struggles to score goals. We're coming in 1-0 down, so it's a big challenge. But if anyone can do it, it's the Chelsea.
Of
So
course, we've done it before. There's no reason why we can't. Doesn't matter, Graham Potter or any other manager. It's up to our players tomorrow. He's going to show how bad they want to be in that quarter final. Yeah. Anything else anyone wants to say?
just really a massive thank you to everyone. Thank you to, like
Oh,
I said,
yeah.
everyone that's come on and
Yeah.
spoke to us. Everyone watching, please, hit the subscribe button, press the bell for notifications. We do this a lot, guys. We're a general, all of us bleed blue. Blue, we're a big family. So, do you know what I mean? It's, we take time out of our days to sit here and do this for obviously our entertainment, but as well as for you guys, So,
For the love of the club, really. That's why I do this channel, Reece,
100%.
So yeah, thanks, Cheryl. Anything else you want to add before we go?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. So thanks to all of you who come on, Cheryl, Bobby.
Nick, I think
Yeah.
you're gonna slip. Yeah, Reese, make that space. Make that treaty space.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for all of you who come on, Cheryl, Ghana, Bobby, Reese, Certify, and the ones who couldn't be here today because they couldn't. Like Deals, he's always here, but he wasn't feeling well. We have to mention Deals.
Yeah. Big up, Deals. Hope you feel better soon, my brother.
Big up. I hope you're hearing us. We wish the best for you. Yeah. So, with that, chaps, folks, thanks to whoever watched us all around the world. Thanks a lot. And big up to the people in the chat, OG, Gunter Butzi, Rashid, and if I missed anyone out, and JP, of course.
Big up you guys.
Everyone else in the chat. So with that, we will end. And we'll be back on, like I said, probably Wednesday after the Tuesday we play. So Wednesday we'll be back for the reaction. Let's hope it's gonna be good news. Yeah. So with that, good night, bless you all, and let me just find out. And this time we're gonna go out hoping Chelsea do the business with the greatest ever football song in the world, which I think you all know. Let's just find it. 1 sec. Oh, Gunner's come back now. Now I've finished. Look. Let's put him in. Gunner's come right at the end. Gunner.
Hey, my man.
Oh, you come back. We were just finishing. We're nearly finished.
No worries. I just finished dinner, but
I know. It's okay. All right. Hey, no problem. If you want to say your prediction.
Oh, for tomorrow?
Yeah.
So my prediction for tomorrow, my preferred lineup would be Kepa in goal, back three of Fofana. Sorry, wait, is Badiashile in the squad for the Champions League?
No,
I don't
but
think he is.
he's not in the Champions League squad.
So I would have to play a back four. Back four would be Reece James at right back, centre backs for Fofana, Koulibaly, Chilwell as left back, three in the midfield. So I'll play 4-3-3. Three in the midfield. I'd actually go with Kovacic, Enzo, and I'd go for Kante. And then up to front three, it would have to be Felix, Sterling, and Havertz.
Okay. Goal.
I think it's a very average side
Alright.
at most. I do think it's a very weak lineup from me, but I think with the players that we've got, that would probably be my ideal one that I would play tomorrow.
What's your prediction, Gunnar?
Yeah. What's your
prediction for the win? I think the fans are going to have to play a really big vital part tomorrow.
what's this?
In the sense of minute 1 to minute 90, they've got to be loud from minute 1 to minute 90. I can see us winning. I don't know why, but I can see us winning 2-1 on the night. I can see it going into extra time and things like that. And I think we'll nick it on penalties.
So in 90 minutes, you're saying 2-1, yeah?
Yeah, I think they will take the lead. For some reason, I think Dortmund will take the lead, but I do
2-1.
see Chelsea coming back, winning on the night 2-1, and they're taking it to extra time. And I do think it'll go to penalties, and I do think Kepa will be a hero when it comes to penalties, and will actually save a few of Dortmund's penalties, and I think we win on the night through penalties.
Okay, thanks for that. You just about come back in time. With that, thanks for all of you who come on. Like I said before, all of you panelists and everyone in the chat. So with that, we're going to go out with Blue is the Color, the greatest football song of all time. So we bring some luck to our team tomorrow. Yeah, we haven't played it for a while because we were losing. So, yeah.
Through the sun and rain, 'cause Chelsea is our name. We can shine all the time. Home or away, come and see us play. You're welcome any day. Hey!
Football is we're born together. Winning is time. Don't see Chelsea is on the
Hey!
مزوج غيره.
Absolutely beautiful, Scott. Thank you.